Now, there's been a lot of rumors lately. Warriors Twitter has been talking about it. I've seen some writers on the Warriors saying that they want to get Bradley Beal, giving up some trade offers. I know the Celtics have been interested in him in a while. And I know a lot of teams right now want him. Miami's been interested. Buy or sell, the Wizards need to trade Bradley Beal ASAP.
I'm going to buy from the fandom standpoint of I don't want Bradley Beal to waste his career in Washington. I want him out of there. And it's funny because the post game stuff. Every single game scores 40 points. Camera zooms in on him on the bench with his head down, hands over his eyes. Like he's in pain. He doesn't want to be there anymore. He's upset, as he should be. And then people always start well, that's his fault for signing the contract extension. It's like, listen, man, it's very common now with the whole Rose Rule thing and the whole max contract thing. I'm perfectly fine with a player signing a max contract extension and then trying to force his way out to earn the most money possible, right? Perfectly fine with that. I'll never question a player for doing that. And in pro sports specifically, teams will ship you out at the drop of a hat if you're not performing well enough. So I'm all for players getting the absolute max money they can get. That's just how I feel. So am I mad at Bill for signing that contract extension? Absolutely not. Should he try to get out of there? Absolutely. He should try to go to a team that wants to win. They traded away John Wall for Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook looks horrific this year. And can he get better? Westbrook? No, he can't. He's not. He's done. I think this is his wall. I think he's in a decline now. And I think this is just his career slope is just going to go downhill now. That's just what I feel. Should he go? Yes. I'm going to go buy that they should sell, that they should trade him.
I'm going to go buy as well. We mentioned it. He has been absolutely depressed, and I feel bad for the guy because last year he got snubbed from the All-Star game because his teammates sucked. He had nobody. I was at a game against the Wizards and the Kings, and Bradley Beal had 42 that night. He was taking over. His only help was Davis Bertans. Davis Bertans is nowhere to be found this year. I don't even know where he is. Caleb, where is he?
He's in Washington.
No, he's not. I haven't seen him play.
He's played.
Well, he's not playing good.
He's playing like garbage. I just think that everybody on that team is playing like garbage. They're misusing Denny Avdia. They're kind of just wasting his career. I'm afraid that that's just going to make him look horrible. It's not bad. He's shooting like 49% from deep, but they don't know how to use him. Scott Brooks is a horrible coach. The roster, when you look at the roster on paper, you would say first instinct, like they look like a decent team, but then it's like you watch
team in the Eastern Conference, right?
Yeah, but then you watch him play and you're like, is anybody going to do anything except Bill? And then Russell Westbrook's like, give me the ball. And I'm like, okay, calm down. Then he shoots it from half court and smacks it off the top of the backboard. And people are like, oh, shit. Good job, Russ. And he's like, thanks. And then he runs full speed up the court, fouls somebody, and then looks at the ref and goes, what? It's like, please, Russell, you're losing it. You don't have it anymore.
Russell Westbrook got mad at babies in the bubble for no reason. He was yelling at babies.
I know. Why? He turned around and looked at LeBron's 3-year-old daughter and says, what? And he's like, what? Russell, what are you doing? That's a girl. It's a little baby girl. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. He's like yelling. It's like, Russell, please. You're embarrassing yourself.
Russell Westbrook has embarrassed himself this year. I feel bad for Bradley Beal. We talked about it with how depressed he was. He didn't defend his teammate. He looked at John Wall like, man, I wish I was playing with you still. I wish my dumbass team didn't trade you away because we got this idiot who's the most inefficient shot chucker. And oh my God, as he fell off a cliff. I think Russell Westbrook's fall has been one of the biggest most interesting stories, right? A lot of us thought he would fall off, but this hard, this fast, it's a little crazy. I get it, the injuries and stuff,